More kids are getting their hands on technology these days through the Nanan STEM Academy, which has an after-school program. Students learn about robotics, programming, coding, and engineering. The Academy held a showcase for students in Moose Jaw yesterday. Elaine De Loyola is one of the instructors there.
This is more to show the progress of the kids and what the school can offer in terms of learning about STEM learning, programming and robotics, and learning more about technology. It's really important that kids learn how to navigate through this world where technology is advancing so fast. So the robots, some of them are able to do certain tasks that are hard programmed by the students. So some can detect some lines, can follow lines, can detect obstacles and avoid them as well. Some even uses computer vision in order to distinguish between colors and pick up, for example, a red ball versus a yellow ball. We provide the equipment, but the kids are the ones who program it themselves and do research when it comes to knowing how to program certain tasks that they're going to be making the robots do. We're just there to guide them and if they have any questions, but otherwise they do all the programming and the building as well. The students are very, very innovative and they almost never want to leave on time when it comes to class and we have to tell them, oh, it's time to go. They're very excited to show off their games when they've done something, or even sometimes they would work together, and that's what we also like because they're able to build those skills and able to help each other improve. It's very helpful for the children to be able to do robotics on their own and just have us as kind of a helping hand.
Elaine De Loyola is an instructor at the Nanan STEM Academy. Students are between the ages of 7 and 14. One of them was James Chen. He says he was nervous but also excited.
Well, I basically created this robot hand where it has this camera in front of it so it can detect which objects to pick up. I basically programmed the camera to only read the color red. So I have this red ball on top of a stand and then a yellow ball to its right. It will basically detect where the red ball is and then pick it up instead of picking up the yellow ball. It's a pixie cam, so you can code it to detect the color. And then once it reads the color, it'll read the distance of it, and then it'll send that code to the robot arm, which will then turn left or right, go down, and then pick it up. I was just messing around with it, looking at myself on the computer through this tiny little camera displaying 60 frames of myself. The hardest part, I would say, is probably writing the code and figuring out the degrees that the robot arm has to hand has to bend to pick up the ball and the distance to measure it from. I was thinking about going into robotics class in high school if they have that, or just computer science, seeing how that goes.
That's James Chen, one of the students who created a robot hand that detects objects based on color, all part of a showcase put on by the Nanan STEM Academy in Moose Jaw yesterday. Students created those robotic devices and video games.